Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we're bringing you, well I'm bringing you a video on Cyberpunk. Again, this time the game has been patched again, this time with the version 1.22. The patch boasts some fixes, mainly, well not mainly, but there's a lot of AI improvements, etc, etc, and from what I've experienced, the game has been pretty okay from like the 5 minutes I was driving around in, but of course that doesn't exactly, you know, portray the true nature of the current state of the game right now. But you know, this video we're more fixated on the performance of the game, so here we are. I'm going to show you the graphics settings here real quick. If you look at the graphics, we got the I'm basically running this on high settings. I'm going to leave motion blur on just so you have that cinematic effect. And one thing I haven't seen before is this one, the improved facial lighting geometry. That's pretty interesting. It might have been there before, but I don't quite remember. So yeah, there's the settings right here. Feel free to like pause it. Ray tracing obviously disabled because this is a 1070 Ti. Doesn't have ray tracing. And of course I'm running this with dynamic fidelity cast, which is basically a dynamic resolution scaler. Basically I'm targeting 60 FPS, and if it dips below 60 FPS it's going to lower the resolution to about 80% of the native, which is 1080p right now. So yeah, I'm running this at 1080p, full screen, VSync off, yada yada yada. Yeah, so that's that, and let's look around. So right now the performance is pretty much close to 60. Obviously it dips. Oh wait, I forgot to do one thing. I forgot to enable MSI Afterburner. Hold up a second. Where is that? Let me just enable that real quick. And there it is. I'm going to try to enlarge it actually. Let me do that. Let me enlarge this puppy. Yeah, that should be good. There we go. That should be good enough. Wow, that's huge. Okay. So here we are running at 60 FPS. It's pretty good. Now let's just run to my car real quick. Got them hops too. Got them hops. Of course it's dipping to like 55, which ain't too bad. Honestly, I could lower the resolution scaler just a little bit more. I'll probably go as low as like 75%. There we go. This is probably as low as I'd want the resolution to go down. Okay, so here we are. Here's my Porsche. Let's drive around. Okay. Alright. Honestly, I think 75% is a little too low. So I'm going to boost it back up to 80. Good old 80%. There we go. Okay, so performance is at 54. Not exactly 60, but definitely still playable. And it's a good balance between performance and graphical fidelity for this particular system. Basically a 3700X paired with a 1070 Ti. Both stock, by the way. I haven't really overclocked my 3700X yet, just because it remains boosted when I play games. So yeah. So here in the city, performance is dipping. Just to basically just like, you know, tell you the difference in performance. Before, when this game released, the performance would be very similar to what you're seeing now, but on medium settings. What you're looking at is high settings with the previous performance of medium settings. Of course the AI is still crap, because look, he could easily just drive. Look at that, he won't hit me. AI is still kind of dumb. Yep, still stupid. So in terms of like an actual game, this game still needs work. Definitely does. But one thing I see is that performance is improving. So that's amazing. That's already a good step. Honestly, this game will probably be ready to play and enjoy completely by like maybe next year. Or maybe the end of the year. Who knows? Who knows what might happen? If everyone gets vaccinated, everyone could return to work as normal, and I guess production of, you know, of code would be better. Yeah, look at that. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the game to medium settings to showcase the performance. Okay, medium settings. And let me try to keep the fidelity cast enabled. Okay, so with medium settings, you obviously hit 60 FPS while still retaining a decent, you know, graphical look to the game. Graphical quality is still pretty decent. It's a little blurry, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn off dynamic resolution. So disable dynamic resolution. So now we're running this game at consistent 1080p. And as you can see, the game is choking the GPU right now. So I'm getting 45 FPS. Oh damn! I just realized that sometimes MSI Afterburner kind of cuts off on the recording. So if it disappears on me, guys, or on you, I'm sorry. I don't really have time to redo this video because I recently started a new job and it's taking a lot of my time. So just bear with me. All right, so this is medium settings, 1080p, native, no dynamic resolution enabled, and you're hitting 40 to 50 or high 50s. So, you know, of course the game does look pretty good, to be honest with you. I think it looks a little better. Huh. Huh. Look at that. This game does have a nice look to it, though. Look at that aesthetic, though. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, like, for me, I'd rather play on high settings with all the fancy... You know what, let me enable motion blur, fuck it. And I'm going to enable the dynamic resolution scaler. And I'm going to put it to like 75. Okay, let's see. So the game is blurry with the resolution scaler enabled, but I'm just going to pretend that it's some sort of a TAA filter or some shit. Only some of you know what that means, but yeah. Well, look at that, 60 FPS, high settings. AI is still stupid. Where is he running to? Oh shit, cops might come. Okay. Okay, look at him walk. Okay. Well, let's, yeah. Well, that's that. AI is still stupid. Performance is improving slowly. It still needs work though. That's one thing I gotta say. Like, I'm still not content with the performance this game has. Like, there are better looking games that run at like 90 FPS in my system, to be honest with you. So this game could definitely be coded further and improve the performance, you know. So I'm gonna leave this video here. Actually, I still have some time, you know. Maybe I'll just drive around until the 10-minute mark, because you know how it is. YouTube likes that 10-minute algorithm. It's great. It's phenomenal. Just enjoy the aesthetic. Look at that. This game is definitely aesthetic. This is all that this game is right now. It's eye candy. Yeah, look at that. Wow, this whole scenery is just like so dope. Ah, I just wish it was a better RPG game. Alright. Alright, 10-minute mark is gonna be in 5 seconds. Okay. I'm gonna end it here, guys. I thank all of you for watching this video. You know, if you made it to the end. Yeah, I'll see you guys. Peace out, and try to enjoy yourselves every day, because life is short, and life is meant to be enjoyed. I'll see you guys.